Four mining plans, I think, which you are aware for the scientific mining in our state has been, the mining plans have been approved. And the next step is for the project proponents, these four of them, to apply for environment clearance, which is mandatory for under the EIA notification of 2006. So all the states in the country has the ACAC, which is the State Expert Appraisal Committee on Environment, and State Environment Impact Assessment Authority. And the appraisal is done by the expert committee, which is headed by me as the chairman, and we have 6 other members. Professor Jennifer Wallang, she's the head of Department of Geology in Anthony's College. We have Dr. Highland Kayeng, head of Department Botany, Nehu. Then we have Dr. Professor Chaturvedi, who is the head of Department Environmental Sciences. We have Mr. Miling Sangma, who was earlier the Secretary PWD and Chief Engineer PWD. Then we have Assistant Professor Gideon Kharkongor from the Geography Department. So they are the members of the committee. So the project proponent has uploaded the project as mandated in the Parivesh website 2. Earlier it was Parivesh website 1. So they have upgraded it recently. So the project proponent need to upload their mining plan, which also has a component of EMP, that is the Environment Management Plan. So they have uploaded it. So now our duty or our process starts in ACAC. It comes to the expert committee first. So our first step is we will issue the terms of reference to all the 4 project proponents for the preparation of the Environment Impact Assessment and Environment Management Plan. These 2 reports are to be prepared by the project proponents through NABET empaneled consultants who are empaneled to do coal projects. Everyone does not have that. Very few in the country, maybe a dozen or more, has this empanelment from NABET and the Ministry of Environment and Forest. So they are the ones who will prepare this. So this will be done based on the terms of reference which we will give. So these are all online. There is no paperwork involved here, all uploading. So this report is primarily for the environment safeguards of these mining areas where mining is proposed to be taken up by these 4 proponents, 2 in Jaintia Hills, East Jaintia, 1 in West and 1 is Southwest. So we'll be issuing the TOR very soon by the end of this month for the preparation of the EIA and EMP. A major component of this EIA EMP is the conduct of the public hearing for the project, which will be conducted, which will be notified by the Pollution Control Board. Once this EIA EMP is ready, a gist of this EIA EMP in the local language also will have to be circulated, published, and the Deputy Commissioner will give notice. The Pollution Control Board will ask the Deputy Commissioner of the respective district to conduct the public hearing in presence of the officials of the Pollution Control Board, which will form a part of that EIA report, EIA EMP report. So once that is ready, they will again have to upload it in that Parivesh 2 website and give a presentation to the whole body, our committee. So if there are any conditions which we have put in the terms of reference or any changes are to be made, we will make field visit. We will study the conditions and what are the impacts on the environment and what are the mitigation factors. Particularly in our state, we have seen regarding mining is the effect on water, which is very, very important. As far as the water and the ambient air quality, number 3, as far as the vegetation is concerned, we have to see, because from the mining plan we could see that it is open cast. So we have made a preliminary visit to these areas, and what we could understand that it will be open cast but a progressive mining, in the sense, if it is a 1 kilometer long mining, they will first take up say about 300 meters, and the depth in that 300 meters may vary from say 65 meters to 100 meters. So that block, there will be sub blocks within the block. So they will extract the coal, and whatever the overburden is coming, the main concern for the environment is overburden. If you do open cast, a huge volume of overburden will be there because of the seam being available very low, and the seams are not very wide in our state. So they will extract that portion, then cover it up with the overburden which is generated and move to the next block. So it is not that the entire 1 kilometer will be, and this is known as the progressive open cast mining. So we have to go to the field and see how they do it, and I think the DGMS and others will also study regarding the safety, which are 2 very important criteria which we feel. One is the contamination of the water, the likely impact on water. As far as the vegetation is concerned, it will form part of the overburden, and necessary permission if there are any trees or all available within that traverse of the mine, that under the Meghalaya Tree Felling Act and the non-forest area certificate they have already got. But if there are any trees or any vegetation, then they will have to take permission of the forest department. And to control the overburden is another 3rd challenge. But if they are going in small blocks and they adhere to filling up that with the overburden generate and then move to the next sub block. So this is what primarily the mining plan encapsulates, and this is what is the next step. So I think the entire process should take about 4 months, because in public hearing you have to give 45 days notice and all these are there. So in the next month, so we expect to, if the Parivesh website too has been launched recently, so there is a lot of traffic in that, because in our state the number of environment clearance applications are very small compared to states like Gujarat, UP, Maharashtra. So there are some problems with the server. So once if it is solved, then by the end of this month we can issue the TOR to the State Environment Impact Assessment Authority for recommending for TOR. So this is the position now as far as the scientific mining is concerned.